Hey there, it's me Red Knight and welcome back to my channel for a Helping a Hayday Farmer video. That's right everybody, I'm going to be helping a farmer out today with a request. Now I've always said that if you need any help and I can help you, I will try to do so, or I'll point you in the right direction. I'm here for the community at the end of the day, even though I'm just like you, a player and not a member of the Supercell or Hayday team. Now, in this case, the player says, I need some help with my town. Now, the town has farm buildings, there's the station, and there's also your trains as well. This time, it relates to the personal train. Now, you've seen from my old town videos in my playlist that the town train is one that needs to be upgraded. And to do that, you are going to require a lot of metal bars. Now, once you've upgraded, it's actually kind of cool, because the upgrade allows you to pick up loads of passengers, and there's a maximum number of passengers you can pick up, which is 10. Now, I would like for Hayday to update that in the future, and that would be wonderful indeed. But at the moment, it's 10 passengers once you are fully upgraded. You've also got the option to upgrade your town and your buildings as well, but that we're not going to talk about in this video. It's all about the personal train. Right, now if I come to my baby farm over here, or one of my baby farms, you can see down here that the upgrade still needs to happen. If I click on that button, you'll see that there's two options. One is for the number of passengers, which is this one here, and again I need a lot of metal bars, and like I said, it is a lot. The other one is for the turnaround time, which is this one. So the two basic upgrades are passengers and faster maintenance. Now I usually go for the faster maintenance first, once I've got a few passengers linked down there. However, the faster you turn around the trains, the more passengers you have, the better it is for the event. So the personal train is definitely one that you guys should work on doing. So ask away if you need any metal bars. Now the metal bars come from these smelters, and quite often we would use the metal bars to make jewelry in the jewelers. We might even use them for trucks as well, because we can get a lot of nice XP, coinage and vouchers as well. But like I said, I'm always trying to produce more and more metal bars as I regularly play the game. And if you do need any, let me know. If I've got any spare, I'm quite happy to add them to my roadside stall and to sell them to you, because I do know the challenge that it actually is to get these metal bars. And later I'll go through some tips in the conversation, which you will see, where I give him some tips on how to get these bars and where to get them from as well. Now I sell at full price, of course, because it does take a lot of time and energy. I can help him out with some of those bars. He doesn't need all of these. He only needs about 15 of each for 2 of them. So I'm going to give him 20 of these ones, and the remainder of the ones I've got down there in production at the moment, which I believe is about 7 or 8, something like that. So let me have a look. There's the 8 of those left, 7 of those. So I've got 7 iron bars left. So he definitely needs a lot more than this. So he's going to have to ask or wait on this case, which is not a problem. He's prepared to do that. Right, now back to the smelter. I've got loads of ores there, so we load up again and put those into the machine and get those running for later. I can produce some of these and have those ready for a later time. He can come and say to me I need them, or I can message him again. Now, speaking of messages, I want to show you the kind of thing that you can do with me. Now, I can't always respond to your messages that you send to me. I get a lot of messages both on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and other social media channels. I'm quite often on all of these, as well as my Discord, so do send me a little message like this sometimes. So, hi Ricky, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Can you give me some refined coal and iron bars? I need help upgrading my train. You can see his logo down there, and I asked him how many he needed, and he sent me a little bit of a screenshot that tells me, so I can see that he needs 2 out of the 3. Now we finally got online together, and I said okay, I will add them to the last box, which you saw me doing. So I've added those bar to the last box, and he's now purchased those. Right, so he's now got them. He said thank you very much, which I think is wonderful, and he says, do I have any iron ore? I thought he wanted the bars, which is why I added the bars, so I did double check on that one, but no, the ores are basically in the machines, and I'm using those for turning around. Now, in this case, okay, I can't give him any ores because I'm already using those. But once I've actually made the metal bars, I can DM him, and then he can come and buy those ones off me, which I think is probably a little bit better because my machines are maxed out. I've got all of them. His level's not too low. He's 84, so he should have all of the machines by now anyway. I don't think you need as many smelters until level 50, but after level 50 to 100, you need to start focusing on that personal train, so I would say definitely go for it. Right, I told him I'm turning this into a video, which he is okay with. Now, we did have a bit of a conversation from here onwards. So I'm going to be talking about some suggestions now on how you can actually get these metal bars, because I do understand it can be very, very difficult. Now, when it comes down to metal bars, there are some choices. You can do like he's done here, and you can ask someone like myself, and maybe if I've got them, I can sell them to him, which is not a problem. Trading, I don't think trading is a good option. Very few people have the quantity of metal bars that they need at this stage within the game and consider trading those. They're more interested in trading other items. However, you might be able to do some trading. If you join a Facebook group, or if you join, let's just say, the forum or Discord groups and try to find someone there, you're much better off trying to buy the metal bars. So I would say post the image of your actual needs into a Facebook group or one of the social groups. Then say, I'd like to buy the bars to get this one done. Could someone sell them to me? And then you just give them the coinage and they give you the metal bars, which I think is very fair indeed. And I don't see why there's any issues with doing that. Right, the other option you've got is your neighborhood. Now, I suggested that to him. However, he did tell me that his neighborhood is active and they do the help requests and things like that, but they're not very chatty, which is the same with many teams. I don't always chat in my hood groups either. I just play my game, and sometimes I chat, sometimes I don't. I'm sorry, it's just my nature. I'm a little bit on the shy side, as most of you know. But if you can talk with your team and request some help, then do so. I would say with neighborhoods, it's actually a good idea to work together. Everybody's got the smelters, so if everybody's producing the bars for the smelters and then selling them to one individual player, then another one, you can get the team upgraded on a personal train very, very quickly indeed. That's like 30 odd players if you've got a maxed out team as an example. If they have all the 5 smelters producing all of the metal bars, you can get that task done very quickly indeed. So please do support each other with this kind of activity. Now, if your team is not so supportive on that one, you can request. Remember, there are options to request in the game now that are a little different than what we used to have when we first started, so do that. Now, another one that I recommended to him is called Roadside Hopping. Now, during the derby, a lot of players actually do like the mine tasks. I love the mine tasks, but I tend not to sell the ores, especially on my big farm, because like I said, I'm making things. But on my lower level farms, the ores take up a lot of space, and I don't really have the maximum capacity on the machines. So sometimes what I'd like to do as a player is just go to people's roadside shops during the derby, and then stall hop, jumping from one roadside shop to the next one using the icon, and then looking for people selling metal bars or ores as an example, and then I buy them all. Now, the ores sell relatively cheaply, which is very good indeed, and people want to empty them out their storage, so I would absolutely recommend going to the roadside shop and working your way down through them. Now, the choice is yours on which direction you want to go. You can start high, you can start low. Personally, I find starting low is definitely more beneficial. Work out when the mine actually starts in the game, and then from that point onwards, start looking. And then you'll be surprised how many ores you do pick up, and they do add up very quickly, and they allow you to make a lot of metal bars, which can be very beneficial for you if you are looking at them. Now, that's like the second one. So roadside shop and asking for help from the hoodies. Now, if your hoodies are not so chatty, what you need to do is to pay attention to who's choosing what derby tasks. If a person is actually choosing a mine task as an example, they might sell those pieces as well. So in that case, stalk their roadside shop and be prepared to buy those ores. Then you can actually use them for yourself. And if they are selling ores, then just say in the chat, okay, Yuki, as an example, I see you're doing a mine task. Any chance I can buy the ores off you from roadside stall? If they're active at the time when they take it and you see them doing it, then they might respond to your message and they may let you have it, because usually a mine task is done very, very quickly indeed. Right, now I mentioned trading earlier. I said trading for metal bars is not really an effective way of doing it, because not everybody trades these, because like it takes too much time to turn around and the benefit from it is not so good. So I recommend buying as an option. Now remember, there's Discord. There's Facebook trading groups or Facebook Hayday groups as an example. There's the forum. So those places are really, really, really good for interacting with people, expressing what you would like to buy, and then getting support that way. So please do go and check out those ones. Discord is a very popular place at the moment. The Hayday account there is very active. Remember, there are other content creators like myself that may have a more active Discord. My Discord is literally just for chatting and saying hello and passing on messages. I tend not to spend as much time there as some of the other content creators do with their channels. Now, we all have our own different ways of doing things. I'm not really on every single social media all of the time. I can't be. I've got other things that are more important in my life that I do focus on as well. Hayday is my hobby. But check out the other Discord groups for the other Hayday YouTubers as well. Join them, get their links from their channels, and then you can interact with their audience. And they're quite often the same audience in the different groups, with subtle differences based on people who like or time zones or favorites, etc. So go check those out as well. The forum, I think, is wonderful, great place to go to, very supportive group of people there as well. Facebook groups, case by case with the Facebook group. I think some can be very helpful, some are dead. Again, look at the groups and seeing how many active posts and people there are in the groups. Just because there's a high number doesn't mean that everybody is active in that group. Please remember that one. Right, now, those are some tips. You can read my messages as I'm talking about things within the chat here. Okay, I'm going to continue having a discussion and giving some pointers on this with him as well. But basically, this whole video is about me helping out a friend in need and helping them towards getting their train up and running. Now, if you would like to get some help from me, and I can do it, please do interact with me. Okay, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Discord, as I said, and I really don't mind on that side. Just message me, and I will do what I can for you. But in the meantime, everybody, I'm going to say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I will see you next time. Take care, have fun, and enjoy upgrading your town. Bye now.